Well,
what you got? What's the headlines?
I mean, it's so much stuff. It's like all over the place. At one point, it got to be something serious when the FBI takes over, right? You assuming like it's something serious. I know they did 2 autopsies. One autopsy, the first place, they didn't send all the body parts of the second for the second autopsy to get done in Washington, so they left out the throat. And then you got the red mark on the back of his head. The body was found 2 days later, but there wasn't no decomposed. It wasn't like a decomposed body. So he was, assuming, my theory is they hung him somewhere, either hung him or strangled somewhere because they holding on to the throat. They don't. Mississippi is holding on to the throat. Yeah. They holding on to the throat.
So what? Elaborate, because you told me this upstairs. So when you say it wasn't decomposed enough, that rules out drowning.
Correct? That rules out drowning. Yeah.
So we know it's not drowning.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So it just left you to assume that some is either strangulation or hanging, because it's something with the throat. Because if you're gonna send off the body and the body parts, you're gonna send it all off. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's still some investigation around a certain piece of the body, and that certain piece of the body happens to be his throat that they didn't send off yet.
Who held
Mississippi held it.
So the state of Mississippi.
The state of Mississippi held it. Didn't send it off to Washington based on that. And they saying that's usual. That's what happens when it still like has to be investigated furthermore. They'll hold on to certain parts and then they just send the rest. You know. And then, but they're never. So it was a lot of stuff like them kids getting back on the boat. They calling it in saying all the passengers, everybody that came on the boat is still on the boat. Nobody never said he wasn't on the boat. We got one that not with us. The girl, they lied. Then they said he stayed back for a girl. The girl come out and talk to the mom and like, no, that's not the case. That never took place. He actually got into it with one of the guys. So something actually did happen. Then one of the guys was saying, oh, that was me that was arguing, which it wasn't. It was him and the other guy. So it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot to like stay up on, you know. I just want to know what really happened. Like
how many kids were on the boat?
I don't know the exact count.
Under 20?
Damn, what kind of boat was it?
Yeah. It was a big boat. He was just he was just listening to.
Yeah, this is a yacht, but they did this. This is his regular routine though. This is been his routine for the 4th of July to go out with these same group of guys.
So they've been doing it for years. So they're friends. Yeah, it's not like you know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, but then all of like the deleting out the phone and all that, it just make it. It's just a lot of stuff don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Why you delete some stuff out the phone, delete the whole Snapchat messages out the phone, and the keys now, leaving the keys in the. Like the friends having the keys in the phone, that's kind of understandable if y'all jumping out in the water. You know what I'm saying?
You leave it on the boat.
You leave it on the boat. But the catch is, if we got a small knit group, right? If all of us go out and one of us don't come back, we talking about like what happened. It ain't no hush hush, like, you know what I'm saying?
And you noticing it when you call
it in. Yeah, like wait, hold on, we missing somebody or what happened? But it was none of that, you know what I'm saying? And it really falls on Mississippi because Mississippi did a horrible job. When this shit all hit the fan, man, they did a horrible job.
So it sounds like it could have been meditated, but
yeah, that's
like they knew what they was gonna do.
Yeah.
But then you mentioned something about the fight. So then it's like, was it premeditated?
Yeah,
they did it. They've been doing this for multiple years.
It can be premeditated with the fact of it can be all staged. Could have been a staged argument that led to that. Or it could have been as simple as them playing a prank on him. You know what I'm saying? Let's prank him. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just prank him. And that prank turned out bad. You get what I'm saying? It could have went like that, but we don't know yet because they're not just coming out saying it, and it wasn't just investigated. So the controversial thing is, what would have happened if this was 7 black dudes and 1 white guy?
It probably wouldn't have. Yeah, man. Well,
that's just something to think about. But then it ain't much to think about. We know. We know. But the family though, it's like all this So y'all get the body. Once y'all get the body, y'all go through with it, everything.